The body may die, but never the soul, which is merely passed on. Souls flow onward, born and reborn, forever part of the great ether stream.
Why friends make grave here? Can we not take Biggiepon home to village?
He'd want to be buried where he fell. It is traditional amongst mercenaries.
I'm so sorry, Vanda. If only I hadn't listened to those people, you'd still be... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault. No matter what, those guys would have tracked us down eventually. What matters is that Vandam saved all our lives. For now, let's just be grateful to him for that.
You're right.
I won't forget your words, Vandam, ever. I'll fight my own war with Pyra. Pyra? You all right?
Yes.
Good. I was worried that you might not. Wake up. Pyra, you know I've got to ask. That thing that happened yesterday, you called yourself Mithra?
What? I am...
I'd like to hear that too. That power, it wasn't normal. Is that the true power of the Aegis? I think you owe us an explanation. It was pretty crazy.
Tora want to know too. Pyra was super strong. Why so strong, huh?
No, don't pressure the girl.
Well, the thing is... I mean...
Pyra?
Why?
Huh?
Why did you wake me up?
Huh? What?
I didn't want to wake up. I didn't want to come back. I left everything to her so I'd never have to use that power again. But then you woke me up.
Woke you up?
If you hadn't been so useless, none of this would have happened. I wouldn't have had to use this power. Didn't you listen to that Vandam guy? He told you to hold back. He told you to run. But you just had to push yourself, idiot. Look where it's got us now.
You
really messed up.
You don't have to tell me that. I know, all right. I knew I was being an idiot.
Rex.
But I couldn't hand you over to them. I wanted to keep you safe.
What? At any rate, if you've got questions, you can ask her. I'm out of here. Bye. That's not fair. Everyone, I'm very sorry about all that. Malos and I are Aegises. Blades born with a terrible power, strong enough to destroy the world.
Malos is another Aegis.
Long ago, there was a man who climbed a world tree, hoping to make it to Elysium and meet his creator. But when he arrived at Elysium, he found it empty. So instead, as proof that he had reached that divine realm, he brought back 2 core crystals, Malos and me. And once he made it back to Allrest, he awakened Malos. Why he did it, I can't say. For greed, for power, or perhaps... When Malos awakened, he wielded his world-shaking power without restraint. To him, it was natural. He had never known anything else. I was awakened by a driver who was determined to stop Malos's rampage. So Malos and I fought. I fought with all my might and succeeded in defeating Malos. But not without a price. 3 great titans fell in the struggle. After the battle, I sealed myself away to ensure that power would never be unleashed again. I took the form you see now and fell into a long slumber. That was 500 years ago.
The Aegis War. The man who awakened Mithra was Adam, hero of the lost kingdom of Torna. Adam fought as Mithra's driver to protect the world from Malos. We Titans played our part in that battle too. It is our calling to live alongside humanity after all.
Gramps?
Adam hid Pyra's sleeping body inside a great ship and sunk her to the cloud sea's floor where none could abuse her power.
So that day, that's the ship that we... That's how Pyra and
I believe it was fate that we met each other. Otherwise, my sister would never have woken up.
You call her your sister?
Mithra and I used to talk together. In that dream of Elysium where you met me. We promised that when we were awakened again, we'd go home to the real Elysium. And then we would fulfill our real purpose.
And that's... defeating Malos again?
I'm very sorry about Mithra. She didn't mean all that. You have to understand, she came out because she wanted to protect you. She broke her own seal for you. Even used her power as the Aegis. The flame powers I use are just a shadow of her strength. Droplets of excess energy trickling through the seal.
Don't worry about it. She was right. This was all my fault. I'm just glad... that you finally managed to open up a little. Also, thank you for protecting everyone, I mean.
Protecting? Me?
Your powers are incredible. I could feel the truth behind the legends.
I'm sorry.
You apologize a lot. You know that? I guess you still feel guilty about the Aegis's power, right? But I don't want you to have to apologize anymore. I hope I can help you move past that. No. I know I can.
Rex,
Power depends on the heart of its wielder. That's what Vandam said. That's why your power is the power to protect. The power to keep everyone safe and smiling. I want to do the same. I'm going to be the kind of driver who can protect you in turn, I promise. Make a girl cry? That's not going to fly. Make a girl smile? You pass the trial. That's the third rule of the Salvager Code. Yeah?
Rex! Can you help Tora with repairing of Poppy, please?
Okay, I'll be right there. Oh, yeah. What's for dinner tonight?
how does meatball pot au feu sound?
Delicious. I can't wait.
That's my Rex. Never loses his smile. And that's what keeps us all going. Reminds you of Adam, don't you think?
What's this?
Take it, and go to Indal. That dagger's owner will tell you how you can get to Elysium.
This is a blade weapon, right? Who's its owner?
The man who was once my driver.
Your driver, huh? But then...
Cole is a blade. We fought together in the Aegis War. Yes. His real name is Minoth.
Blades not get old, though. Why Cole look so old?
Because I'm one of the cursed ones. A flesh eater.
A flesh eater?
A blade who has been fused with human cells. A long time ago, before the war, some sought to test the limits of Blade's potential. I am a product of their experiments, one of the unlucky ones who was tainted by their folly.
Why would ancient people do that?
It seems that by combining Blade and human, it is sometimes possible to create blades with extremely unique powers. But only very rarely. Most experiments were failures, and I was no different. I gained nothing at all, and lost my immortality to boot. I likely won't last much longer.
Grandpa?
Before I go, I want to see where your path ends. That dagger will aid you. Will you do this for me?
Of course. Oh, but can I ask you to do something too?
Namely?
I was wondering if you could write a play about Vandam.
About Vandam?
Yeah. I think his story could inspire a lot of people. Once I find Elysium, I'll come see you again. Show it to me then?
An interesting notion. Perhaps that is the least I can do. Very well. I'll do it. So see you make it back here in one piece. Understand?
Absolutely. You have my word.
Hello, this is Prince of Somnia, and welcome back to more Let's Cutscene in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That was long enough to be its own episode! Anyway, yeah... Alright, it's time to come clean. I was lying the whole time when I was talking about Van Damme in the long term. He's dead. For good. Like, he's gone. And you're never going to get him back, either. So... Whoops! But, yeah, no, I was totally lying. But anyway, we've got a little quest we gotta do, basically, that's gonna introduce yet another mechanic in the game to us. We just gotta skip travel to Garfont Village. We're gonna skip travel to Garfont Village in order to do it. But yeah, while we're starting up the side quest, there is something I did want to mention. I wanted to talk about last episode, because that was one of my favorite parts of the game, just in general. I really love that cutscene, I gotta be honest with you. It gave me a lot of feels. Like, when that vocal song, Drifting Souls, came on, I was just thinking to myself, oh no. Oh no, something terrible's gonna happen, isn't it? And you know what? I was right! I also love the part where, like, Mithra comes out and Akos literally visibly shits himself. But yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite cutscenes in the game, and I was looking forward to it for a long time. This first part of Chapter 4 is going to be a little bit slow, but generally speaking, the game's really going to start picking up from here on out. Except for this part. This first part's going to be a little slow. But anyway, as you was talking about there while I was talking over him, we've basically been elected the new leader of the Garfont Mercenaries, for some reason. Anyhow, basically what this is that it's another sort of mechanic in the game where, well, let me show you. If you open up the menu here, you can see that the last menu option is finally unlocked, Merc Group. Basically, what you can do here is you can send your excess blades out on mercenary missions to help complete certain things, I guess. They're kind of like auto side quests in a way, in that they give you rewards of like experience and money, things of that nature. So basically, there's no reason not to do them along the way. Anyhow, for every side or merc mission, you have certain requirements that you need to meet in order to actually send out a mercenary team. So for this first merc mission, we need strength of level 1 or higher, which literally every blade in the game has, and we'll be able to send them out on the mission. Now there's also suggested field skills listed down at the bottom, like transport mastery, industry mastery, production mastery, things of that nature. For every... I'm not entirely sure how it works, but for every one of those feat skills you have among the dispatched blades, the time it takes to complete the merc mission will be reduced, which can be really handy because there are a lot of side quests that depend upon mercenary missions. And I do mean a lot. Anyhow, let's just send this blade alone on a mercenary mission, and we'll just have to wait it out here for a little bit. Mercenary missions, generally speaking, take anywhere from 10 minutes to nearly 2 hours. This one is only a minute long because it's just an introductory mission, and you just basically gotta wait around, do other things, and you'll be able to get a reward for it. This one's just gonna give us gold, experience, and merc points. Now what merc points are, you see how we have a merc level there? Right now it's 0 and it says next 0 out of 0, but that's just because we're in the merc tutorial. Eventually we're going to have mercenary levels from level 1 to 5, and every merc mission you complete rewards you with merc points towards that merc level. When you get to the maximum merc points for a certain level, you complete a side quest here at Garfont Village, and you'll be able to rank your mercenary rank, or level your mercenary rank one more level upwards. Now, I've personally only managed to make it to Merc level 4. I've never actually done the quest for Merc level, or to end Merc level 4 yet, but, well, I will be covering it in this Let's Play series. I won't be doing the Merc quests or leveling up Merc levels in the game, not often, because I personally kind of find them to be a bit of a pain in the ass, but I will show off all the Merc level quests in the post-game while I do all of the blade quests on my other file.
Piece of cake.
Anyway, when your merc mission is finished, you'll be notified on the world map of a finished merc mission, and you can come back to the menu and complete the merc mission. Now, just like doing side quests, sending a blade out on a merc mission also gives them trust and potentially even unlock certain affinity chart nodes. So that can be really, really handy. Anyhow, once you've done that first merc mission, we're going to speak to you again. Here we go. Increasing your merc level will increase the number of commons you can carry around, and things of that nature. It can be really handy to have them. Eventually we'll be able to send out 2 and then even 3 merc teams around, and we'll be able to hold around a lot of commons just in case. Actually, I might just level up merc in the LP, just because it's actually kind of useful to have them. I'll think about it, viewers. I'll think about it.
I reckon the quickest route is back to Argentum, ship to Moor Ardain, then on to the Praetorium.
If we're lucky, there'll be a guild ship at the port.
Can't say no to a free ride. Let's go and see.
It doesn't cost anything?
Salvagers can board guild ships for free. I'll negotiate for you guys, too.
That would be big help!
Alright, yeah, so now it's just going to tell us we can send out our things on a whole bunch of merc missions. There are a lot of quests that require merc missions. There are a lot of blades that require merc missions too. Things of that nature. Now, before I end the episode today, I just wanted to show off one more thing. Right here. Yeah, we have Rock's Core Crystal with us now. We got that after the end of the last chapter, so there you go. We can't do anything with it now because it's still dull as a rock. That A, didn't come out right. B, was kind of unintentional. Let's just put that past us. Anyway, yeah, so we're gonna head out from Uriah finally and head on over to Argentum, and then Moor Ardain, and then the Indoline Praetorium. No, that's not where I want to skip travel to. I want to skip travel to Fonsa Mima and head on over to the port so we can set sail in the next episode of Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles 2. See you guys then!
What will we find?